It's 2-2 as we go bottom three. Couple of movements. Saito has moved over to third. Ishii takes over at first base for Japan in the infield. Saito had been the first baseman. He's now at third, and Ishii is at first. Well, here's what's at stake. The team that wins, if it's Japan, they will advance to the international championship game. Mexico has to win tonight and Thursday against Japan. So Japan's got to win one of the next two. Mexico's got to win them both. And it's 2-2 as we start play in the bottom of the third inning. You can almost just feel the contrast in styles. One team's just going to bludgeon you with long balls and home runs, and the other team is kind of going to nickel and dime you. And they all bow there, Bobby.
Including the players who are not in the game. It's an interesting situation. When you're not playing in Japan, you're still participating. You don't just sit around and eat sunflower seeds. You go out and participate with the other players on your team as much as you can.
Aldo Buendia, the leadoff hitter, leading off here.
And that was a breaking ball, first pitch breaking ball that Tonori's thrown today. Tomori, I mean. Tonori's next. Tomori is his name. Okay.
Do you want me to help, or are you okay?
You'll get it. We'll get it. I'll get it.
Buendia backing up as the ball crossed over the plate. 1-1. Now 2-1. Interesting play by the catcher. You saw he didn't go with his backhand, but he slid and used his forehand to catch it.
He slid and moved the glove right in between his legs, so the glove was sliding as his body is sliding. That's how they block that ball to their right in Japan. It's a rhythmic turn of the glove.
The 2-1 to Buendia. Foul back, 2-2.
Talking about catchers, I have to laugh. Spring training will have 7 pitchers throwing in the bullpen at one time. Often our practices are indoors because spring training is cold. Some of the days are cold. And the catchers popping of those 7 gloves is an amazing sound for about an hour and a half. Pop, 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 pop.
So there's a strike 3 call. So you're in Japan when these sounds are being made, or you're talking about spring training here?
Spring training in Japan.
Okay. Because you do both.
I have done both.
You've done both. Conan Tomori's got 4 strikeouts. We're going down to Adriana.
Thank you, guys. Roberto Rodriguez is supporting his child, Daniel. Unfortunately, his wife, Veronica, couldn't get her visa to come to the U.S., but he's going to let us know what she's been doing to watch the games. ¿Qué ha hecho tu esposa para poder ver los juegos?
En el campo donde juegan ellos, en la Liga Oriente, pusieron 3 pantallas de plasma y ahí se están reuniendo todo Nuevo Laredo, 5,000 gente le caben y dice mi esposa que se llena por completo.
Well, Veronica has been campaigning. She has like 5,000 people with her watching the Mexican team games, and she also talked with his son on Saturday, and she told her that everybody in Nuevo Laredo is cheering for the team. Back to you guys.
I can only imagine. Thank you very much, Adriana. We have a pinch hitter, Andres Rolando Salinas. First ball got away from the catcher. There's a strike. Salinas, one of 4 substitutions for Mexico. Now the 1-1. Called strike 2 on the corner. So Itagawa was Daisuke Matsuzaka's Little League. Many of the players said he's his favorite player. He played there in 1993. There are a variety of stories, Daisuke stories, that come from Shingo Ariyasu, who was the manager here. He also was there with Daisuke. That ball's going to be pulled foul.
I invited him to dinner tonight, but because he loves to talk about eating.
Ariyasu?
Yes.
Well, he also talks about Daisuke's eating. He said one day one of the moms brought 2 big plates of pineapples to practice. Not many of the team liked pineapple, but Daisuke did, and he ate both plates and ended up going to the hospital.
A lot of stories about eating from the manager of the Japanese team. You know, Japan is a food culture. I think it's food first and work second. Baseball is a far third.
Oh, wow, that's an interesting perspective from someone who lived there, to think that food comes before work.
Yes.
Knowing the work ethic.
Yes. It's all about food.
The 2-2 to Salinas. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Well, Daisuke Matsuzaka, of course, 1993. Here he was with Itagawa Minami, the Little League team from Tokyo, Japan. Also, Ariyasu will tell you he didn't think he was the best player on that team, or that Daisuke would have the great success that he has had.
He wasn't the best player on his Little League team. Think about that, folks. And that last pitch was so perfectly thrown.
There's the home run hitter, Ricardo Puga. Strike 1.
Looking for that high fastball on the first pitch there, mixed up with a slider away, couldn't check his swing. I doubt he's going to get another high fastball. Call it a hunch.
The 0-1 fastball, foul back up this way. That was a fastball.
A little inside and a little low. Not up there.
That was in the first inning. Eduardo Puga giving his team the lead, and now he's behind 0-2. What do you think? In the dirt, breaking
Yes.
ball?
Well, the catcher will set up about 6 inches outside, I think, and he'll throw a fastball as hard as he can right to the catcher's glove.
Eduardo Mata on deck. Swing and a miss. Very good pitch. Hit the glove, and as Bobby V said, Shinozaki set up outside, and that's where the ball went. We'll come back to Williamsport after.